Low, please. Very first, I want to thank you for bringing all those laws to our attention. I actually had a conversation with the Attorney General's office on the way over here about who would represent me when the State Board might get sued if we pass these. So I appreciate that reference to those. But I wanted to ask you, in your testimony, does that mean that you are against teaching religion in the public schools?
No, ma'am. I believe that the state already has authorization to teach Old Testament and New Testament. And my experience is that what our schools teach is what gets funded. If you want our school districts to teach Old Testament and New Testament, then the state needs to fund that the way that they fund CTE. And they also need to make it available that they have educated teachers that meet certain requirements to teach the content from a theological standpoint and not from a political standpoint. So I am a Christian, and I do believe that religion is a part of our culture, but our nation does not have a religion. We're unique in that. So I do not think that our school district should imply or try to overtly impress to young, impressionable children that the state does have a state religion. Plus that, among Protestants, which I am one, we vary greatly on what we believe within the Protestant religion. There's a huge discrepancy. And even though the religion portion of it doesn't go in depth, it is interfering with the parents' rights to teach and introduce the way they want to. It also ultimately impedes the church. I mean, if the state wants to destroy the church, tell the parents that they're teaching them the Bible so they don't have to take them to church. So yeah, I'm very opposed to it. Higher education, Old Testament, New Testament, you already have the TEKS. Fund it, get qualified teachers, and let local control. But don't embed it into curriculum where it can't be taken out, and certainly don't test on it. And if it's embedded in there, that STAR test, you can bet is going to test on it.
To follow up on that, and you referenced the fact that when we did help, we made sure that we sort of set that section aside so that parents could opt out of it. Mm-hmm. But the way this is structured, if a parent says, no, I want to opt out of the religion, it's so interwoven in here, that would be a difficult thing to do.
Yes, it collapses the rest of the instructional material, so I don't see any way it can be pulled out, and I do not have faith in the agency who writes the testing material that they will not be violating the Constitution and testing children on religion and values, and so I'm highly opposed to that. The instructional material itself is not worth passing. This needs to go, but Texas is better than this. Texas is way better than this, unless the goal at $2.44 million is for Texas to walk home with the banner to say that they got a Supreme Court ruling. If it is, y'all go for it, but it's y'all's line. Y'all are on the line. Nobody else is going to be on the line. Y'all are.
Thank you.